God damn it. Hopefully I fixed it. Okay. Hey, Anthony, sorry. A stream mode? What would stream mode enable? I'm not even sure what that would entail. Sorry, just dealing with a few things real quick. Damn it. Okay. Alright, Anthony. I gotta start playing here. Oh. Hey, Hex is hosting. What's up, Hex? How's it going, dude? So if you're watching Hex, I play this game very differently than I think most people would. God damn it. Oh, look at the chat. So the way that I play this game, look at the first shot. Is instead of like continuously going until I can't anymore, I collect I collect as many orbs as I can in this first area, and then I move on. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I collect as many orbs in this area as I can, and then I die. And then when I go to the next area, I intentionally die because what that's allowing me to do is basically like use the orbs that or the cells that I've gotten to level up things that I want to level up, and then not potentially lose all of them in the next area. So I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about, but when we get there. So that's the next area. Oops, wrong button. Well, how are you doing, Hex, dude? How's things hanging? Oh, everybody does that. Yeah, Josh will, and Sabanur will be joining me shortly. So funny enough, I actually have Evo right here on the laptop going while I'm playing this. It gives me a baguette. So one of the cool things you can do in this game is change how the food looks. Can you do it in this screen? Hold on. Yeah. So actually, let me see if I can change how that baguette looked. Hey, it's a monster's eye. And then if you go to fruitarian, hey, it's a watermelon. And then vegetarian, it's a big old radish. Nice. Nice. Castlevania-esque is a turkey. And then your standard carnivore, the chicken leg or drumstick. So I'm gonna see. I liked monster. All right, so that's the whole. So this is the prison or this the prisoners' quarters. That's the whole map. And the way that. Hey, Cody. What's up, buddy? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry. Yeah, what website? But anyway, as I was saying, so this is the prison quarters, and what I like to do is open this all up, kill all the enemies that I can, and get as many cells as I can. Which I accidentally call them souls all the time, because I'm an idiot. That's some good peach. And then what I do, I'll show you exactly what I do. Talk to this guy. And I put all the cells into various things. When doing these things, you unlock them permanently. And they can potentially spawn, like, for you to use as you go into the prisoners' quarters. Or just spawn in general. However, here's a big old thing. I can... Let's go and do the broadsword. Let's put it in the broadsword to unlock it. Okay. Ooh. That's cool. Okay, so that's permanently in the game now. I talk to this guy and I can get a buff. Or a mutation, if you will. They do various things. Like I can do that. And it gives me more health or whatever. But the next area is tough as balls. It's really hard to get past, and you'll collect like 30 cells, which is a lot, and then die and lose all those cells. So I like to just straight up kill myself in this area and then start the prisoner's quarters all over again. But I will play this area to show you how tough it is. See, I don't have wall jump yet because I can't get that thing. If I'd come through here 2 minutes ago, I would have gotten that door. This is what I was trying to get you to do, Anthony, when you were playing the game. Damn it. So I will say this little turret that I just unlocked is fucking amazing. I think I did it. And you don't have anything I want, you jerk. You big old jerk. Another big aspect to this game is like getting the controls down really well. Damn it. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I did or wrong. Hot. I fucking hit bait. I have way more health than I normally do, too. Burn for it. Whoa! Hey-yo. Ow. Ow. I don't know what that thing does. It seemed like a fucking waste of time. Motherfucker. These guys are the fucking absolute worst. I don't like the Nutcracker. It's basically a giant hammer that just slams to the ground.
Oi, what's up, mate?
Hey, hello. You startled me too. I was like, who the fuck is talking?
I had to take me a shower and stuff.
I get it.
I had to wash my balls.
I had to wash my... How?
Oh, what's up, Cody in the chat? How are you, good sir?
Cool. I was showcasing something. I'm actually having a really good run, which is not what I was trying to do originally, but fuck it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to show the thing that, like, you die a bunch.
So you were intentionally trying to die before?
No, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to show, like, yeah, I mean, yes, intentionally die, but it was like, after a certain part, like, I didn't even get that many souls. I got more souls in the fucking prisoner area, and it took me less time to do. Oh well, I have a butt fuck ton of goddamn. $300. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
That's weird.
What's up?
Oh, Misty's changing the dressing on my leg. One of the bandages that they had been putting on me, I found out that I'm allergic to, and my leg, where the adhesive was, is super red. And like, it made little welts around it.
Holy. That's not good.
No, no. Actually, no onions or shallots. I do like to put celery into the dressing, though.
So I actually haven't been to the ramparts yet. Because I never make it this far.
I'm not a big fan of shallots, Cody.
Yeah, that hurts. Don't drop down there.
He said, "Get out." I can't help it.
Or the broadsword may have been a bad idea.
Broadsword's never a bad idea, unless you're facing people with like machine guns and stuff.
It just, like, it's so heavy that my character swings it like a... It just has a fucking wide, slow swing with it.
That's typical for a broadsword.
True. But I would like to point out that this is not helping me in a game where I have to be quick.
Yeah, I've just never really cared all that much for them. I mean, I don't mind them, but it's not like I'm going to rush out to use them. But if somebody happened to make something and they were in it, it wouldn't bother me. What? Need me to raise it up for you, honey? Can.
Hey, another one. I'll take 2 of those. I have never had this good of a run before. This is kind of crazy. Seven minutes ago? Jesus. Ooh!
Does it look okay?
Uh-oh. What's up?
I was asking this. Look okay? What? I'll be right back, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pop off here for a sec.
All right. Huh. Nothing up there. Ow. Oh, what is up with my knee today? Oh. Alright, I don't. Cool. Look how fucking clever I am. Oh, Lord, that hurt a lot. God damn it. This broadsword is... Right. And I just lost 19 soul or cells, which is exactly why I don't like dying in those areas. But I also have to go make Boom Boom. So guys, stay here. I'll be back in just a jiff. Hopefully Josh is back in just a jiff so he can talk to you guys. But yeah, I'm going to be grinding this game for a hot minute, so I'll be back. You there, Josh? No? Okay. All right. That took far too long. I just saw your comment, Cody. I want to try this. I want to see what this does. Oh, it's just like a kid. Alright. Yeah. Jason's hosting. Thank you for that host, Jason. I just wasn't looking at past comments far enough. That's why I said that. I was like, I just saw your comment. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. Kind of like this kick. You just kick people into walls. Let's see. Yeah, it's convenient, but I don't like that it's not collapsible. I don't understand why it's not collapsible. Okay, is that everything? No. You know what? You know what's rad about the scarf is that it just looks fun. Okay, I have found this secret area before. So it looks like every area has been covered in here. I believe that's how it works, yeah. That's why hipsters are just awesome, because they have infinity scarves. I'll take my comedy check now. Bought these humongous fucking peaches. Because I was looking for a... Motherfucker. I was looking for a good, like, breakfast or snack food that wasn't, like, tiny. Need to find some spikes, so there we go, these guys. And see, and now I die and I don't lose anything. Oh man, why does my head hurt? While we're just sitting here, not doing a goddamn thing, I think I'll crank on some Spotify. We'll do some DJ Cutman for a little bit while I grind away. If Spotify wants to open in any kind of timely manner today. I'll try my best, Jason, but no promises. I think I'm getting like more and more used to the heat, just because like when it hits like 90 something degrees, I'm like, oh, it's not that hot. And then I remember that it is that hot and it sucks ass. Spotify, let's go. Come on. My God. Oh, why am I doing that? Let's do game shops. How many songs are in this playlist? App on my computer that won't tell me anything? 50 songs, that's good. I'll do this. And I'll put it on shuffle. There we go. Gonna turn it up just a little bit. Alright guys, let me know. I'm gonna run a course. Let me know if how loud that is. You don't hear? Okay, hang on. I can turn it up more too. Probably like 10%. Why is it too loud now? Another 10. Yeah, that's gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, the issue that I have, Jason, is that I'm not a big talker. Like, unless I'm talking to somebody, I'm not really doing a whole lot of talking. And I was gonna have Josh here to do the talking, but he's busy with something at the moment.
Volvo XC60, we started with one key idea: you, protecting you and the people you love, and making the lives of everyone in and around the XC60 better. The results? An SUV that made everyday life less complicated and earned recognition like 2018 World Car of the Year and 2018 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year. It's an honor we'd like to share with you. This is the 2018 XC60. Visit your local Volvo dealer today.
The lowest prices on the best bathrooms are the Home Depot Summer Kitchen and Bath event.
Yeah, I don't pay for. I used to pay for Spotify, but I couldn't afford it, so
tap on your budget. Ainsley and Darcy Bath
I didn't have ads before.
Spot resistant brush nickel finish, $79 a piece. Better bathroom starts with a lower price, and it all starts at the Summer Kitchen and Bath event. At the Home Depot, more safe, more do. September 19th.
Hey, what's up? This is Lau. I keep
How many
things fresh.
fucking
while constantly
advertisements am I
going
gonna
with
get?
no expectations. I think the songs that I'm the
Ooh.
most excited about are ones that I literally had no idea. Like, I didn't even imagine it in my brain in the slightest. A lot of it is up to just
He didn't
the
imagine it in
moment
his brain
and
for the
seeing
s- for the
subconsciously what
slightest.
happens and what decisions I'm making that I'm not necessarily conscious of. And that's where the stuff feels different to me. That's where it comes from. Break the norm with a new kind of network. Xfinity Mobile. Click or tap the banner.
There we go. It's Spotify, not Pandora. Normally I get like an ad. What's the point of that being hidden? Sorry. Like, one of my goals is to buy a fucking good computer to stream on. Or at least a decent computer to stream on.
And I'm back.
Hey. Let me turn that down now since Josh is back.
Yay.
You okay?
I'm fine. Misty's just tripping balls. They, they're still, my leg's still healing and everything. And there was this type of bandage that was put on it. And I've had an allergic reaction to it. It's like a little swollen and red where the adhesive was. And it left a little welt around where the adhesive was. So, my home health nurse is coming by in about an hour just to take a look at it. she's like, make sure I don't have a fever. I was like, okay, 98.6, I'm fine. It doesn't feel hot to the touch or anything. It just looks like an allergic reaction. But she doesn't want to take any chances, so the nurse is coming by.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'd also rather than not take any chances.
Yeah. Probably just have to use a different type of dressing on it for a while.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah. What did you get into yesterday evening?
What did I what yesterday?
What did you get into yesterday evening?
Yesterday I was playing some Destiny. Other than that, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Destiny right now is one of those games that's like I have a love-hate relationship with, because they want to design it like an MMO, but it's not an MMO, and I think that's where the problem lies.
Yeah.
Is instead of just making a game that is in its own right its own thing, they make a game that tries to be like other things, and I think that's where for a lot of people it kind of falls short. So, for example, just to kind of give you an idea of what the hell I'm talking about here, in Destiny 1, they wanted the game to feel like a, like. What are you guys talking about?
Cody said I would. He said put shallots in it, but I know you won't have any of it. I think he was talking about the dressing. You know, making that joke.
Gotcha. Sorry, I thought Jason was part of that conversation.
But I actually read it as put shallots in the wound. I'm like, no, ew. And then Jason's like, you got your cup of coffee. It's like I'm actually sipping a little bit of a cold Coca-Cola right now.
Anywho.
Yeah, see? He makes food jokes with me. Jeez.
That's fine. I just want to know what you were talking about.
And that, you know.
Fucking Christ, everything wants to come into the wall with you. No, so what I was saying about like Destiny is that they always want to do a thing where where they want it to be like other MMOs. And the problem lies with this where like they want those fans. They want the MMO people, but they also want the Halo people. Like, did you like Halo? Well, you'll like Destiny because it's just like Halo, but it's not. Oops, wrong button. And I cannot. Oh my god. I'm just gonna fucking use one. So for example, I'll give you an example of why I'm talking about this. In Destiny 1, I didn't play it past a month. Like, straight up, did not play it beyond a month. Because at a certain point, I remember finishing the campaign, doing some other stuff, getting armor that you then had to level up in different ways. And one of the stipulations to the armor that I was trying to level up was you had to find this iron ore that was on Mars. The problem is it didn't just like, it wasn't just anywhere, it specifically spawned. And so, you know, I looked up a guide and I was like, okay, where's the best place to grind for this fucking ore? And this guy was like, Mars, this one location on Mars. Well, apparently everyone read the same fucking thing, because there were 9 other people running around that same location taking the ore. And I got one piece of ore where I needed like 50 every fucking 15 minutes. And I was
That's
like,
shitty.
that's not the kind of game that I want to play. I
No.
now understand.
It shouldn't be first person to get it. You know, it should be available for anybody that goes to that location to get it.
Well, this idea of how they built the game is very MMO-esque. Like, do a bunch of shit for something, grind the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people weren't bothered by it. I hate to grind in that fashion. If I can see a way to grind that's not tedious, for me, I'll do it. For example, this game. Right now I'm grinding, but it doesn't feel tedious. That shit
Yeah,
felt
because
fucking
you're
tedious.
actually still playing and doing things.
And I also stopped playing after that point, because that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, I could talk about the story, I could talk about the lack of content, like, there was a bunch of shit with Destiny 1 that sucked, but, primarily it was like, it was the fact that they were trying to make me grind. So I stopped playing it, I still had a bunch of friends that played it. Well, Taken King content came around, and I was like, oh, this is brilliant, like, they're doing this really smart thing where, Taken King content, by the way, I mean, that's year 2 of Destiny 1. And what they were doing was, they had things implemented that allowed casual players to play with hardcore players. Allowed casual players to keep up and be leveled enough to do raids and like endgame stuff with the hardcore players, but not feel like they needed to do fucking 80,000 hours of grinding. I was like,
Yeah.
that's really fucking smart. That's really brilliant. And then Destiny 2 comes out, and I was like, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like year 2 Destiny 1. Nope, they fucking took a whole step back, and they basically made the game for casuals. How do I know they made the game for casuals? Because I went, man, I really like Destiny 2. I like what they did. And then all of a sudden, like, all the people that love Destiny 1 were like, nope, this fucking sucks. I was like, oh? And they were all basically complaining that, like, you only had to log in once a week, do all the milestones, and that's how you got your high-end gear. Otherwise, there was no point in getting on. There was no point in grinding. And I was like, okay, I get it. I get why that's a problem. For some people. Not for me. I was happy with the casual aspect, but... but another problem that Destiny 2 has, a problem that Destiny 1 had, and that's just, like, massive lack of content. Straight up. Like, give the players more to do, just straight up. Just give the players more shit to do. And they just weren't doing that, so... when, So very recently here, like, I've been doing the raids with some friends. And I really don't enjoy the raids that much. And, so I've been talking to a guy who's played a fucking ton of, like, World of Warcraft and Guild Wars and all that kind of shit. And I asked him about the raids, and he's like, I love the raids. And I was just like, really? He goes, yeah, like, you know, all the mechanics and stuff like that, it's really cool. And I was just like, so you enjoy all those, like, crazy mechanics? And he's like, yeah. And I went, okay, well, and he goes, you don't? And I was like, no. He says, why? And I was like, I hate the idea that I'm basically reliant on other people to get this thing done properly. Like, I really dislike that. Like, yeah, we're supposed to be working as a team, but, I don't know. I don't like the raids. I don't like doing them. I find the mechanics to be tedious and nonsensical, and I just want to get the shit done. And the guy was just like, nope, they're intentionally like that. They're just it's like that in World of Warcraft. It's like that in other MMOs. And I was just like, okay, that makes a lot of sense, considering the knowledge that I have. So then we go back to, like, how I've knocked on this door. I don't know why I've knocked on it again. How can Destiny fix this problem? You know, they clearly want... Is that the entire place? Yeah. They clearly want fans of MMOs and fans of Halo to play together. They want that. So how do you in a sense cater to both audiences? Oh shit, this is... Oh my god. What the fuck? No! No!
Just found a secret area.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. It looks like you're dying slowly.
That fucking sucks.
And by slowly, I mean you're gonna die fast.
That sucks. Anyway.
Too bad you don't
I
have
was like,
like a
oh,
wall
I found a
climber
secret
or a wall
area.
jump.
God damn it. That was 8 fucking cells just wasted. Son of a bitch. Anyway, as I was trying to say, so how can they change this? Well, they've implemented some things into Destiny 2 already for the hardcore players. Like, there's these things on exotic weapons called Catalyst, where it basically forces the person who has that gun, or has a specific gun with a catalyst on it, to grind the fuck out of something to basically make the exotic unique. Oops. But my question is, like, and they're going to be implementing a lot of stuff in year 2 of Destiny 2 that basically is for those hardcore players, but still having the casual stuff in the game. And my thought process is like, you did it with year 2 Destiny 1, and then you didn't do it with Destiny 2, but then you're doing it again with Destiny year 2, or Destiny 2 year 2. It's so fucking weird.
They're lacking any real consistency.
Any real consistency.
It's hard to keep a fan base when there's no consistency.
Oh yeah, God,
You know. Hello, Madison. Guess what, Madison? You have 2 days left of summer vacation, and then you go back to school Tuesday. You bring back my penguin.
So, like, very recently
Alright,
here,
Jake.
Josh, for Destiny 2, they've added a set of armor for, like, this, for basically the way that it works is you get so the way that the armor is basically set up in the game is that there's green armor, which is low end, blue, which is rare, purple, which is legendary, and then yellow, which is exotic. Purples and yellows have like special buffs on their guns or armor, and so what they're doing with the I go this one. What they're doing with this like set is that, like, in order to level up the green armor, each piece of armor has a few things on it that's very grinding. And then once you finish that, there's a second set that's blue that you can level up to legendary that also requires a lot of grinding. Like, a lot of grinding. And hardcore fans are like, this is fantastic! And and every time I think about it, I go, why the fuck is the game giving this now? Instead of when the game first fucking came out.
Yeah.
It just seems like such a simple fix oversight. I don't get it. If there's a game dev that can tell me how shit like that works, I'd appreciate it, because I don't fucking understand it. And to me, it's not stuff that's like... To me, it's especially after Destiny Year 2, like, why isn't Destiny 2 just like that?
I don't
But
have an answer.
that being said, so my love-hate relationship with Destiny is very much like a mixed bag of like the complaints that I just made, but the fun that I have with the game. There's a lot of fun to be had.
And ultimately, in the end, that is the most important thing. It's just improving upon those flaws would make it a more fun experience in the end.
Yeah.
A more consistently fun experience.
Yeah.
What are you making, honey? Baby, what are you making? Okay. Alright.
One of the big things that my neck is hurting fucking something fierce today.
My back's bothering me.
It doesn't. I was gonna pick that up, but I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go kill myself anyway. One of the things I really liked about Destiny 2 versus Destiny 1 is that in Destiny 1, you had public events, which were basically like these on-surface events that could give you some kind of gear, or they had rewards to them. And it was really cool because... Kill me! They were kind of, they were fun. They were fun little things to do on the surface. But the problem was, you had no idea when they were going to spawn. Bungie had entirely designed public events to be surprises. Like, you don't know when it's going to happen. Have fun! But the problem was that some of the requirements to things was like, beat 3 public events. And you're just like, question, how? So for Destiny 2, they basically marked them on the map. So you can see when they're starting. So that was something I really fucking appreciated.
Oh, man.
Alright, I'm done talking about Destiny.
I'm tired of shit. I didn't sleep much last night.
Honestly,
I
same
woke
here.
up early as hell this morning.
I plan on streaming this game more. Just because it's an easy streamable game.
Mm-hmm.
But I woke up with a fucking neck kink, so there's a good chance I am done soon.
Yeah, my nurse will probably be here within the next half hour.
Say that again?
My nurse will probably be here within the next half hour.
Mother fucking... Yeah, tomorrow, depending on how I feel and how hot it is, I will try to stream some Jackbox. But it'll be a little bit later in the day.
Okay. Yeah, as long as my nurse says she thinks everything is okay, and they don't make me go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I think we were going to go out and do some stuff tomorrow, so we won't be home until later in the evening.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, I'll keep you in. Well, because I streamed that. I streamed it really early in the morning, and nobody showed up. I was kind of like, well, that sucks. But I think that's
What,
exactly.
last week?
What's that?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'll try to stream it at least around 3 p.m. my time, which is 6 p.m. your time. And just deal with the heat for a little while.
Hopefully it won't be too hot.
Oops, didn't mean to. Alright. I think it'll be alright. As long as I close my window and put my fans in the right place early enough,
Yeah.
it's A-okay. But yeah, I'm glad I get to stream this game. For anybody in the chat who wants to play this game, if you're going, hey, this is interesting and I want to check it out, it'll be available on the 7th on all major platforms, including Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Mac and Linux, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Windows for sure. But yeah, if you like kind of hack and slash games and you like rogue likes, this is definitely the game for you, because it is all of those things. And I actually like playing it. Like the one rogue game that I got into was Rogue Legacy, and which I was telling Josh about it, that I want to stream it at some point. Because that game, I fucking love Rogue Legacy. But, sorry, but yeah, definitely check out this game, guys. It is a good time. But now that I've spent those cells, I think I'm going to put myself into a nice, warm, toxic bath. And end the stream. But yeah, hopefully I can, hopefully not only can I stream this game more at some other point in the future, but stream more in the evening time as it gets cooler.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've expressed it multiple times, but I have a terrible situation where my bedroom is upstairs where all my stuff is, and I can't be downstairs because I live with my folks. It's a whole fucking problem, but streaming during the evening time is a pain in the ass. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Come back tomorrow around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you want to play some Jackbox with Josh and I.
Yay!
it's always a fun time because we have a good chemistry with all that kind of shit. So I definitely want to try to get some Survive the Internet in, because I feel like we haven't played that in a hot minute. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.